Hello everybody, my name is Lewis and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do Doki Doki December 2. Basically we're gonna continue the Act 1 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I think we're gonna finish Act 1 today. Let's see, I'm gonna see how the time is, if time is in our favor today. So let's just go straight to the, I think this is day 2 where we have to do the, we have to do the poem. So I chose the Sayori route, so we're gonna go for Sayori route. Because why not? Alright. I already know her words, kind of. Romance is probably either of these two, maybe... Cage. No, that's Yuri. Fuck. I need something like this. Or this. Or this. Or this. See? I'm getting streaks here. Forgive. Daydream. Oh, come on. Secretive. Some defeat. Awesome. Treasure. Depression. Pain. Cry. See, I'm getting streaks right there. Look at that. God. Comfort? Yes. Hop? No, I think that's Natsuki. Playground. No! Damn it. Amazing. Kiss. No, that's Natsuki again. Fuck. Boop. Childhood. And I'm gonna go for I don't know. Maybe sunset. Yes. We're doing the Sayori route, that's why. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here for the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene gets me. Hi, Lord. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you in being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, kinda hungry. Would come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh, why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Aha, so she was trying to get us to buy her a snack. We caught you. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Oh god. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. She's just listening. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell her to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh my god. I didn't mean that. I had to absorb it into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side to you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. Because there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hehehe. Out of nowhere, somewhere smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the desk. Whap! Jesus. Ow. What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ahaha. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ahaha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. For you to smack the cookie in my face and me me confessing that I made you do cookies for this dude. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. She rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over my mouth. I bit my tongue. Jesus Christ. You're going through a lot over just... Yeah, you're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leaves and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously do that? Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Wait, Monika is in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Uh-oh. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ahaha, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at last. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music out of swell, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. Always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lord. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Lord. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monika, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Lord to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Lord? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. My bad. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid or more or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Lord, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous movements between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me, it's but a barren wasteland. Like that. Jesus. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Lord, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling to me. As the years went by, I began to haul myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Damn. The two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we'll still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack! Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori touches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Wait, even waiting for the pace owners makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat her on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It's not really matter since it's used as an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sarah likes apple juice. So I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. Ahaha. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against her bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Lord. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Hey, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Ahaha. You would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't even pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Lord, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this thing kind of all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Lord, I'm so glad nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ow! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh, well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Damn, that was kind of sad. Hello, Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide a bump, but without much success. In a moment, we take it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons to smack my forehead into the shelf. Yeah. Well, anyway, we were able to find everything we needed. I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ahaha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Lord. Oh well, Sayori. I felt up to common excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? So I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, I mean... Lord, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these for me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so, eh? No way, not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, let's be honest about it. It's all easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. It just means you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can to myself. I have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I'm trying to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Lord. Give me your poem. I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something from me. So you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh, are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ow! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick the pieces she dropped. Being a native for something, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clashes her desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Haha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh god! Bottles. Pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bottle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Then I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come in, my friends. In they come such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf after two other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But it's all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. It's disturbing a bit. Holy crap. Sir, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna make the best... I was gonna write the best poem ever. Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. But never mind, I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a bit easier. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. There's always a bit of habit getting obsessed with something before dropping no more than a week later. I wonder if that is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes me hard to be pessimistic. Okay, it's this girl's turn. It was not really worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Oh well, anything that's a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get a feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me some days. That's literally not to completely miss the point. Got to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori poem from yesterday. And I think so. Yeah, I guess I've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. She never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging down around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. Yeah, pretty much. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like a letting go of a balloon. Because we can take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my head really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anymore. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I hope I have to explain it. Sometimes we can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. 1 second, and it helps people realize. Oh, god damn it! I just cracked my back. Helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone will agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be an essay to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid to find out they make fun of you or think some less of you. But that makes people stupid. Here's what someone likes, and as long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can too. What I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. Gotta write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay. Next one, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Absolute trash. Well done. What? She's already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot, huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write out things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see in your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. It's the poem for today. Yuri nods and timidly chants me her poem. Why are they so long today? The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. Sorry if it's a Russian accent, I just want to say it like that. Because I think Yuri is a Russian boy name, so yeah. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glisters in my eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that I've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Okay, wow. This is actually interesting. This is more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. It's mindful, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if that, I'll take it as face value and I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in any more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculous for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you lean to as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. It's like that you do have that in common. That's interesting. Me, she seemed the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. Ah, don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my weirdness. I will probably hate myself. Might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Interesting. Monica, here's my poem. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. So it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are the dynamic duo. Ah, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, so I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you did too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Is he talking about... What if I save? Return. Load. Yes. Yes, I don't want to skip. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really sure it makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell you what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Poem can be as abstract as physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation or decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh, never know what might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And we didn't say anything? Jesus Christ. My back is fucking me up. 1 second, I have to drink some water. Real quick. Because why not? Drink water. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if you wanna come and sit at the front of the room. It's about a festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So Sayori is putting all the posters in case you want to prepare ahead of time. Hehehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. 1 second. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Magically, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, that'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Yeah, I don't think they do. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been really hard getting new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I have to get it over with. Alright. Phew, thanks Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yeah, she is not really... Yeah, Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else expanded faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. That didn't age well. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on into the main event. I want each one of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each of the club. No way, Monica! This is too sudden. Well, can you recite your poem in front of the club? How do you expect me to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply motion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I am just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Jesus, Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances around us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivery words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This might be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. She looks like it's Yuri down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Mido. Haha, sorry I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Trying to think of you reciting to other people. Imagine you reciting to yourself in the front of a mirror or in your own head. Short poem, so it'll come out the best of that way. I see. Okay then. So begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly chewy, like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing coming from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Lord liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of you where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. There might be a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Make me go before Lord. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Lord lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oh, that's mean. It's fine. Might as well just get over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection into what to read. I'll just go what I have wrote for today. Stood up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Yeah. I don't like it. Anyway, I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it too much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly. Oh my god, these words. I'm not a native speaker, guys. These words. Gets out of the seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts to recite the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Well, she's a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and works surprisingly well when we spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea how it is now. Make sure you pick a poem, get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into this club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this, I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way you'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Lord, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Welcome to Sayori once more. It has only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori is feeling a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori. Oh, she's feeling down. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... sorry if I almost with her words. So just say the one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I will still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I will ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I always see her in the club every day. But you always seem to be going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Lord. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Since what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trades off. It's kind of a weird thing, Sayori, to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? No, I'm not stopping the video here. I'm gonna do this thing again. Bang, bang. Swear to God, the poem song is so cool. Oh God. Universe. So you're for universe. I don't know. No, it's not. Fuck. Grief. That's her. Games? No. Fuck. Alone. Sunny. Wait. Chocolate? No. Fuck. Aura, Cover, Socks, Pleasure, Whistle, Holiday. Dance. Joy could have worked too, I guess. Pain. Memories? Yeah. I think Play is Natsuki. Fear, anger. No! Oh! Playground is Natsuki. Play is Sayori, yeah. Imagination, email, smile. And peaceful. Cage. Oh, that's Yuri. Fuck. Well. Cry. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Promise. Hope. Okay. More Sayori. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked into. We're practicing piano again. Yeah, haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up a piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? But you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki. Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, they usually have fried squid. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on, are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. When I say I don't like it, it says, what do you mean by you? God, excuse me. What do you mean about you of people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke means no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Yuri acts as fun on Yuri or Sayori anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Oh god, she's not feeling well. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Oh man, that's a wrong ass answer. You should just stay with her, I guess. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Lord, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't see I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber razor up and down at her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Lord. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that I bother her. This time I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. And I'm also friends with her. And I also care about her well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. And are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? It's like that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Lord. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sarah talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sarah's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it has always been. You're so funny, Lord. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? Uh-oh. Well, you kind of know a lot. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so I should forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think more about it now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I also know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting her let this weigh me down so much? It feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. I've been recording for 55 minutes, damn. Okay everyone, after time Monica calls over the club. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. Me, I contact Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Well, we should find out now. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Lord. Thanks. So you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. I'm just a little tired today. You want a nap or something? Oh, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? It's just, I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Lord, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. Guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength of something. And this is how this poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No. Lord, I don't deserve this. Oh my gosh, she's crying. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steadily all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this will be so much easier. Sayori. Let's around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Lord. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Ahaha. I promise it won't happen again. Just miles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Damn, I didn't get to read. That's sad. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, but as good as yesterday's anyways. I see what you're going for, but it's not really just my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm just trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, if you ended up just scaring me away, that's it's not like you would do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. It's just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ahaha. How the hell do you even call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Or maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds our poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your words over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. It'll be the beach that washes your worries away. It'll be the beach that you dream about each day. It'll be the beach that makes your heart laugh in a way you thought you left long. Wait, in a way you thought it had left you long ago. Let's bury our heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. And let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember when the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine. Wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll never learn to love yourself again. Maybe I've said that again, I don't know. Yeah, it felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So I decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick up a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Oh, you really can see her doing that, too. making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming with something fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. The real it was good practice. Epic. Well done, Lord. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been getting fun to know everything and everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Lord, huh? Well, you know, now I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't even matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another, huh? Why me? You are sophisticated with your writing and having the most advice to share. Is that so? You think for a good minute. It must be terrible, huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. It just meant I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry I always overthink and come to sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share a poem now? Okay, here. Beach. Well, they wrote the same thing again! A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath grey rolling clouds of an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation? Will you give in, or will you with a sudden wave send you crashing down a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where my foams wrap around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to the erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that bitch is some kind of inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki told me already about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her is no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's like I have a particular interest in her writing style, I just went with her request, but... Well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Monica! Don't tell me to save my game again. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being this club is one thing, performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do should turn out great. Also make me happy to see. Haha, anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take my poem I'm holding in my hands. Haha, it's kind of funny. How so? No, don't poem. I mean, it's funny how our poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar each other day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, don't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew as best friends, I haven't been seeing her as much of her past year. Since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. But how Sayori's been a little bit off lately. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Lord, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift in the sky. Victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is that remains the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a tranquil expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. And I look at her and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get to fight philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. Well, I mean, in a way it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they just want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let me drink more water. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Ah, good old water. Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's immune to it. Stagnating air is the common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is Sayori isn't here. Oh, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori helps lighting the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she even run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. Oh, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time when she's not feeling well. So much for you being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh. That curious expression coming from Yuri. You of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her already and everything is fine. What did she say? Uh-oh. Anyway, we need to figure out... She's just ignoring. Let's decide what I'm doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing an assembly of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... screw yourself. Guys, can you help me something come up with Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. The most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's spouting too. Jeez, I can't even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. If I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. The expression suddenly changes as she stares at the desk and focus starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri, but anyway, it just leaves you, Lord. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give them one on my hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. That's... How much do you think I spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Laura may not like to be around if you only make him out of new blah blah blah. I can't read and I can't speak. I can't read to speak. Jesus. Therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations? No, anyway. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Lord to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Lord to decide how she'd contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he'll be interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just sell this already? Yeah. Lord, you're okay with this? Right. In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Sayori ... What? I mean... Good to be honest, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're all neighbors and... But Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Certainly means to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Then I'm gonna help Monika. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monika, you're the one who needs the least of help out of us all. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Lord was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you shouldn't have let any ulterior moves interfere with his decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you're just with... You guys are the one with ulterior motives. Oh god, they're fighting. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made in such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good as the job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monika. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Sorry, going to do the right thing, President. Okay, I get it. It's definitely most logical for Lord to help one of you two. So, guess that's what we'll do. I have a preference. Yeah, I do have a preference. I just don't want to work with Natsuki. She's been mean to me. Helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. No, I'll let you... about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah, I already said I'll be fine. See? That's what I mean. Okay, everyone can tell Natsuki's feeling a little sour. Is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited not maybe not the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Lord? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in seeing how this will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri actually guesses between me and everyone in my room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Laura picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. You go really well with my tea. And nothing I'll do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Look at these two getting along. Natsuki's not the only one who's surprised. Monika is also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she has already trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone, but I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something like Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I can't appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of it. I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. Start to follow Monika and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry, I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then, you and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. I'll be stopping at by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I'll prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much anyway, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I can manage to make myself useful in some way. Not really as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Lord. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out where you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As it took for a tremendous effort, Yuri finds that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yep, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is coming on my house on Sunday. Even though I prefer to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous about that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monika said, this is about a club. I have nothing to worry about. I'll just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. How much have I record now? Oh goodness. Well, I think. Oh god. Well, I'm gonna. No! No! Why did I? Oh my god. Oh, fucking god, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, guys. No, stop, stop. Freaking, where's the, where's this loading thing? Okay. Okay, good. Good, fuck it. Oh my god, I almost ruined it. Well, I'm not going to record anymore for today because it's all, look at that. It's already 12 p.m. I've been recording for, let me check. I've been recording for, wait, 1 second. For 1 hour and 20 minutes, so no more recording for you, sir. Well, I'm feeling pretty tired, and we're gonna finish. Maybe I can record tomorrow. I'll see how my time permits, but maybe tomorrow we can finish Act 1, which is when, yeah. So basically, this is what we have done today. We have just completed most of the Act 1, and maybe we can jump on Act 2. Then after that, I'm gonna remind you, y'all, we will do the side stories. I haven't did the side stories, and I want to do the side stories. They seem so cool. They seem so cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you around. I hope I'll see you around. Bye bye.